I can't believe how fast time flies. Year two. I know everybody's chomping at the bit to get the pads on and to get going with this season, so it's going to be fun.
With the year you had, how much do you want to build on? What do you want to see from yourself this season?
Yeah, just improve my intelligence and my knowledge of the game. Obviously, you can grow in that area every single day, every single season. You're never there, so there's always room for improvement. Obviously, develop myself physically, keep that up. Every area of my game, I'm trying to get better.
What do you think the ceiling is for this defense this season?
We'll see.
Perfect.
Has the game slowed down for you quite a bit from last year to this year?
Yeah, I noticed it day by even just as the season went on last year. It slowed down a lot, but now that I know the playbook and everything, I don't focus on really learning that. It's more so learning the scheme of what the offense is trying to do to us and our opponent.
Beyond just understanding what the playbook is now more than what you did at this point last year, physically or as a player, do you feel you're better in any way right now than you were at this time last year?
Absolutely. You got a whole offseason to prepare and to make yourself better physically and mentally. So I think definitely developing physically over the offseason has helped me a lot, and just keep going, because like I said, you're never there. There's always room for improvement.
What are the key things you added physically? Kind of what percentages did you go up in weight and strength and that sort of thing?
Weight I stayed pretty much the same. I felt really comfortable there last year. Strength, obviously, getting stronger in my upper body. I know that's going to help me. So that was kind of an emphasis this offseason.
Upper body was,
yep.
So you did.
Yep.
What are some areas that you think you can improve on?
Everything. I'm going to keep harping on it. I'm always trying to improve my game, no matter what it is, in the run game, the pass game, getting off blocks. You're never going to have a perfect game, and you're never going to be the absolute best you can possibly. You're never going to be perfect.
Right.
So, areas to improve. Like I said, just getting off blocks, just being consistent in that aspect. And I think building my upper body strength in the off season has really helped me be able to do that, and we'll really see when we get pads on. So.
Did you see that clip that they used for your top 100 players? J.J. said in there, he used an example of when you ran him down. Do you remember that?
Yep, I remember every single bit of it.
What were you thinking? Like, what happened on that play?
I was just a scout team player trying to get noticed at the time in Riggins, Idaho. I don't even think I really meant to tackle him, but I was trying to fit him up, and somehow I tackled him. That's what I remember about it, and he wasn't too happy about it. But whatever you got to do.
What about your defensive coaches? Were they mad at you, or were they kind of impressed by it?
Harston came over to me and told me, he's like, stay off Jay. He's like, and then the next 2 or 3 practices after that, he's like, are you gonna tackle anybody today? Or are you gonna tackle Jay today? No, I'm not. So.
Very cool.
Yep.
There's so much pressure on all you guys to win. Can you talk about the job that Jason Garrett does to try and insulate you guys from all the distraction and all the noise? How does he go about it?
Yeah, you just gotta ignore all the BS and focus on ourselves. You can't focus on anything outside. You can't focus on the fans as much. You can't focus on. Your focus, your sole focus should be on training camp and getting better right now and developing yourself into a better football player. That's what training camp is. It's tough. It tests your mental ability. It tests your physical ability. And if you're focusing and worrying about other stuff, you're not making strides. You're not making the jumps that you should be making. So just focusing on ourselves, focusing on our group, defense as a unit, the whole team as a unit, and just going from there.
What makes Garrett so good at delivering that message to you guys?
Yeah, he knows how to connect with us in that way, and he's been in the business for a long time. He knows what works and what doesn't. So just trusting him, trusting what our coaches have to say about everything, and applying it. Like I said, learn to ignore stuff is the biggest thing. If you can learn to ignore things and just move on and do you'll be fine.
This defense was so good last year, but at the end in that Rams game, one thing you did so well all year, stopping the run, you weren't able to do. How discouraging is that, and did that kind of stay with you individually and some of the other guys because it was so uncharacteristic of what you had been as far as motivation?
It just shows we got to build consistency, and we can't take a step back every single week, or any week, is what I should say. It's not discouraging. That's the nice thing about football. You get a chance to go out and improve yourself again. That's the beauty of it. Play after play. You have a bad play, you can go correct it the next play. You have a bad game, you can go correct it the next game. So it's just learning from that, learning from your mistakes, applying what the coaches have to tell you, and learning from your teammates. That's another big thing. Just doing everything you possibly can to make sure you're making the right strides.
When you look back at that, what do you think happened? You guys were so good against the run.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about last year anymore.
Health-wise, you all good from what was going on in May?
Absolutely, yeah, I'm good to go. I'm ready to throw the pads on and ready to get this year going.